My, here come the fuzz. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another audio fan commentary, where today we commentate on Hot Fuzz, the comedy movie from 2007, directed by Edgar Wright, starring Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. This movie is technically part of a trilogy. It's part of the Cornetto Trilogy, but it's the second movie in that trilogy. But yeah, this is a movie that we've wanted to talk about for quite some time. Joined once again by my friend Jack the Film Fanatic, and today we're going to do the commentary. Obviously, this is just a fan commentary, so there's no profit to be gained from this. If you wish to follow with us, you can put your Blu-ray or DVD into zero. Put it in, and then put your timestamp to 0, and then press play when we press play. We cannot show the image of the movie for legal reasons. So yeah, without further ado, Jack, is there anything you want to mention before we kick this thing off?
No, not really. Just nice to do one of these again, and yes, we got the fuzz.
Yes. And this is an interesting one, especially if you're a James Bond fan, because Timothy Dalton appears in this movie, and he plays quite a big role in it, actually, which is good. On a side note, just to quickly say, in loving memory of Barbara Windsor, who played Peggy Mitchell in EastEnders, she passed away earlier. So yeah, very sorry to hear that. But anyway, shall we begin, Jack?
Yeah. I mean, funnily enough, there's a pub in this, and it'd be funny if she was here to tell him to get out of it. But yeah, no, I should have brought a cornetto along for this film. But anyway, yeah.
Oh no.
Ready.
Okay. Would you like to do the countdown, or shall I do it? Fuck's sake.
Why don't you do it?
All right. Oh, my stupid thing is. Sorry, 1 sec. I've got to put it back to the start. My Blu-ray fucked up for a sec there. Okay, I'm ready now. 3, 2, 1, play.
Okay, I'm on the Universal logo.
Same. I love this film. I will review it at some point, but man, it's a very funny film.
Yeah.
I think Edgar Wright is a very talented writer and director. He's got a very good sense of humor.
Yeah, no, he is very talented, yeah. What bit are you on, by the way?
The bit where he's walking forward.
Oh, I see it now.
Police Constable Nicholas Angel, born and schooled in London.
I love the fact that he's sent away because he's like showing everybody up that he's too good.
Yeah. Goody Two Shoes by Adam and the Ants.
Actually, this is probably one of the best performances from Simon Pegg that I've seen in any of his films.
Yeah. This is how he's quite clever, and then he's sent to this village, and this is like a top tier. Well, he thinks himself as a top tier cop.
Yeah. He's a very serious character. Like he obviously has too much of a concentration on his job. He doesn't know how to switch off, and that's kind of his arc through the film. He needs to learn how to loosen up a bit.
Yeah. 9 special commendations.
Oh, Martin Freeman. I forgot he was in this film.
Yeah, well, didn't this come out in 2007?
I believe it did, yes.
Probably one of the best films of 2007.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely probably the best comedy of 2007.
In Sanford,
Yeah.
That's
A lot of famous British actors in this, which is I think is quite good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just amazed they got Timothy Dalton in this movie.
Do I have any choice in this?
Yeah.
New.
Sergeant, I kind of like it here. We've always wanted to translate in 20 years or so. Yes. Well, hang on. Yes. 20 years or so. Yes.
Oh dear. That's Steve Coogan. Alan Partridge.
Hello, Nicholas. How's the hand?
A lot of famous British actors like Martin Freeman and Sherlock and stuff, and Steve Coogan who's in Alan Partridge and Saxondale and stuff like that.
Not to mention Nick Frost as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
You
Bill
forget about
Nye.
him.
No, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to take time.
Probably they've both been in Doctor Who. They were in
Yes.
The Long Game, and I think Nick Frost was Santa Claus in a Capaldi episode. It was Last Christmas or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chief Inspector.
Bill Nye.
Bill Nye.
Oh, he's a great actor.
Yeah. The Sheriff of London.
You can't be the Sheriff of London. Exceptional.
Yeah, I mean, they must have had a lot of fun making this film.
Yes, I think they probably did. Watching the bloopers, they certainly had a good laugh.
I wonder how they came up with the idea of this, because I mean, it is kind of a strange idea, like this police officer who relocated to this sort of small English village, and
Well, apparently they did research with other policemen, and obviously there are some that have transferred to the country. But the story itself, yeah, it is kind of strange. It's like a big sort of murder mystery, but it's fun. It's a fun movie, and I like the fact that it is kind of outlandish.
yeah, I think it works in its favor. Yeah, this is the
But
sort of
we have some really good character development from Nicholas and Danny, the Nick Frost character.
yeah. His friend's sort of like the village idiot policeman, like while Simon Pegg's character is, sort of smart on it, all that.
Yeah, definitely. And he can't switch off.
I think this is definitely the best of the Cornetto trilogy. I mean, I like Shaun the Dead, but I think this is probably the funniest out of the 3 films in the Cornetto trilogy.
Yeah, I mean, I like Shaun of the Dead, but I'm not a fan of The World's End. Just never couldn't get into that one.
Yeah.
I suggested you take a break.
Yes, well. Guilty people often make the first move.
Actually, that's something I
You're seeing someone.
This is his girlfriend, I think, or his.
I think his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
like the person I go out with.
I see.
He's got him in here.
Jim Broadbent's good in this one.
Yeah, he's a really talented actor. Like he could do comedy and serious stuff. Like, yeah,
And I think he's particularly quite good at accents as well. Like he's doing a sort of country accent for this movie.
yeah. Sanford. Yeah. To be honest, I wouldn't mind being a policeman in a small village because London now is like infested with knife crime. You know, it'd be safer just to be a cop in a village.
That's true, and with the COVID situation, it's probably better to be in somewhere like the country with everything being open.
You're probably less likely to get it in a country, well, in a small village, in a big city where there's loads of people, but
yeah, that's true. And I love the fact that this village is just very weird. Like everybody is incredibly strange and suspicious, and the whole reason behind why the murders are going on is kind of silly, but in a way it's kind of funny as well at the same time.
yeah. I think they took some influence from the Wicker Man, the classic British film with Christopher Lee, where this policeman goes to this strange island off the coast of England, and they sort of worship pagan, gods and stuff, and everybody sort of acts weird within the sort of village place there. But I think they sort of took influence from that with Hot Fuzz, but they sort of did a more comedy. I mean, that film was a horror film. This is sort of like a comedy spin on it, I suppose.
Yeah, definitely. It's not a bad hotel, to be fair.
I love he's just carrying a plant pot with him.
He's so bored.
Yeah. I mean, Simon Pegg, he's gone on to have like a big career in films. That he was, of course, Scotty in Star Trek, and he's been quite a few things.
I love this scene. He just comes in and arrests the whole village for underage drinking.
Yeah. I love how he's so tactical, police officer.
Yeah, he does everything by the book. That's the thing, he never switches off.
He's hyper vigilant, yeah. Right, you are, my love. I suppose it's like, the accent's like sort of like Somerset or something like that, or near Somerset, like.
Yeah, a lot of country folk do have that sort of accent.
Yeah. Just a man. Well.
Excuse me. Well, when's your birthday? 22nd of February. What year?
Get out.
8th May 1969. You're 37. Yeah. Get out. Out. No problem, officer. Yes, there is, Mr. Porter. There are a number of your pages on my page. Too south and proper, but if they're in here, it starts getting into trouble out there. You know, the way we see it, it's all for the greater good. Well,
The greater good. He'd arrest them all.
Cranberry juice.
Another cranberry juice.
You know, the Somerset accent. I was just expecting Garen and Noon stuff to arrive.
Yeah. Excuse me, Governor. Yeah. Have you seen the crown jewels?
I'll be from Somerset.
Why would you ask him that when you clearly see that he's got the keys there? He's going to go into the car.
Yeah.
Silly question, really.
Right. I'm taking you to the station. Where is it?
I kind of like how this is sort of like a murder mystery sort of thing.
I love the twist at the end with this. You find out that this guy and the other guy are twin brothers.
That's Bill Bailey. Well,
Angel.
Bill Bailey. Oh yeah, he was on Strictly Come Dancing recently.
Well, I see you've already arrested the old
yeah,
business.
he's does a lot of those game shows.
Good for the night. Go on, 4-3. Hey, now I need to speak to him. He'll be there until the morning.
I love how the policemen don't really care here.
My pens are in
No problem.
fucking arresting.
All this for drinking underage.
Yeah, it's a bit excessive, isn't it?
The music.
Pretty camp the way he waved his hand there.
He's not used to all the friendly people saying hello to him.
Morning, Angle. Oh, here he is. Timothy Dalton.
You're what?
I didn't realize how short Simon Pegg was in comparison to Dalton. Like, I mean, Dalton was tall. I mean, Dalton's like 6'1" or 2, but yeah, I didn't realize how small Pegg was in comparison.
Timothy Dalton, even though he's more of a Shakespearean actor, he actually fits in rather well with this character, Simon Skinner. He's just so creepy.
Yeah. I kind of feel bad for Dalton. Like, after Bond, he hasn't had a huge amount of roles. I mean, he was in Looney Tunes Back in Action, and he did this, and
As I guessed.
I think he also did Toy Story 3, but
Mm.
yeah.
He's gone. My God. Who's calling? Sorry, Sergeant.
Jim Broadbent.
Surprisingly, they carry it off quite well as father and son. Jim Broadbent
Yeah.
and Nick Frost.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
I admire your enthusiasm. Far be it from me, stay This is
He's also really good in King of Thieves as a bad guy in that.
thanks.
Yeah,
Statistically,
that's quite a good film, King of Thieves.
Michael Caine. Yeah.
carefully considered.
Yeah, because that was based on a real robbery, I think.
Yeah, the Hatton Garden robbery. Yeah.
Your predecessors assumed that rural Sergeant Popwell was an exceptional. A great big bushy beard. Come on.
His beard.
Beard.
Ryan. Evidence. Now, how about a trip to the Andes?
They did a really good job with the casting in this.
Yeah, they did actually. Even the sort of the smaller characters are really interesting.
Yeah.
I said you were good. Also, because talking to them, I'm struggling it down. Swear box. All proceeds to the church.
Not a bastard shit fuck cunt.
That is Sergeant Toby Fisher. PC Walker. And that is Saxon. And this is one Doris Thatcher.
Oh, that Olivia Colman.
Yeah. She's funny in this.
Oh, I don't know, comes in handy every so often.
She's one of the few female characters in this.
Been to the station a few times.
Well, I see we are busy.
Oh.
Nearly 8 for the neighborhood watch tonight. You'll find that we run a very tight ship here. From this
A very tight ship.
I can see what the whole village
Mm.
last night. It's a pity you do the same to those bloody hoodies hanging around loitering. City. Actually, I did notice some minor graffiti on the fan. Graffiti? They've got to be dealt with, Frank. They're nippers, Tom.
They've got to be dealt with.
And the statue was here Saturday. 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
The gold statue.
2 o'clock. Going hard on these clothes. We are going to be up to our balls in jugglers. We'll get right. I think they run the place. Well, that's that. Unless there's anything you're unclear about. Yes, why is Gatto is on down his punishment. I don't think driving under discretion. Oh, the Gatto is misplacing his helmet. Last night's incident.
The big twist in this is really good as well when you first watch it. It's quite surprising.
Yeah. I mean, because at first you obviously sort of think that Timothy Dalton's the guy behind it because he's being so creepy and suggestive, but yeah, everybody is almost in on it. It's just Nicholas who doesn't really know what's going on. Well, and Danny as well.
Yeah.
Tell me to my job.
I mean, who directed this again? I forget his name.
Edgar Wright.
Yeah, Edgar Wright. Yeah. What else has he directed?
He directed the other two films in this trilogy. I'm not sure what else he's done.
Yeah.
I know. It's a requirement. In the city, maybe. Nobody's going to see it in there, so.
I can't believe this film came out 13 years ago. Bloody hell.
Well, I have. I can show you.
He's so serious, Nicholas.
See a lot of action, Sergeant Angel.
Yeah.
Excuse me. He shot a crack. Actually, did you hear that? The offender had the Kalashnikov. What did he get at?
He's so uptight.
He really needs to loosen up.
Like who? Barbers. Who else? From his mum. What is it like being stabbed? It was the single most painful experience of my life. What was the second most painful? You ever fired 2 guns whilst jumping through the air? You got much jumping through the air. Have you been in ice big pursuit? Yes, I have. Never fired a gun whilst
I tell you what, I'd probably be boring as hell being a police officer in tiny village.
Well, I mean, some people want to do it. I mean, it is a job where your life pretty much is taken over by it. You know, you're on call pretty much most of the time. It's quite a dangerous job, I would say. So you've got to really want to do it if you want to do it, basically.
Yeah, I mean, my granddad was a policeman for a while. But
How did he find it?
What do you do, Sergeant?
he did it as a part-time thing, but I mean, he had to get in a few scuffles, but he was all right.
Yeah, it's obviously you have to be prepared for anything really. So I can imagine it being quite scary on certain occasions.
Yeah, I don't know if I would want to be a police officer just because there's a lot of paperwork
And there's a lot of physical training involved as well, so you'd have to be quite physically fit to to do it, I think.
Yeah.
I think I have a cream for that.
They're all nutters, aren't they?
Yeah. I love that like shitty fake moustache Dalton has to wear for this film.
Oh, is it actually fake? I thought it was real.
Oh well, if it's real or fake, it looks ridiculous. I think it's to make him look more like a bad guy. Like,
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, because all villains seem to have moustaches.
just say about the mustache twirling villain.
They're so mad, aren't they?
It's as much about preventing crime as it is about fighting crime.
Oh, they did him a flower arrangement.
Procedural correctness.
I love the fact that he's got a nutcracker in his hand.
Or he uses it for stress.
Yeah.
Is it true that there is a place in a man's head that if you shoot it, it will blow up?
The brain?
A quick shot for the services. Hey, hello, you've got a teacher in handcuffs. I don't think that gives us the right signals. Too cheesy, like. Okay, gotcha. Give the little blonde into your hand. I'd rather not. Oh, what are your hitting stick about? No. Hello?
Short arm of the law. Tom Carmichael.
Please. For the breakfast.
More than an angle? Angle.
Morning, the swans escaped. The swans escaped? Yeah, right. And where's
The swan.
Oh, yes.
Honestly, that swan deserves an Oscar for being in this film.
Yeah.
Right. Piss taker. Come on. Yes.
Piss taker.
Piss taker. That's quite good.
Oh yeah, that actor. I forget his name. One of the classes.
Mm.
Going after the swan. Funny enough, I live right next to a river. So when I go for a walk, there's always swans there, and it just reminds me a bit of Hot Fuzz.
Yeah. It's just the one swan, actually.
Swan.
I used to go and feed the swan when I was younger.
You have to look close.
There's the link, the Cornetto Trilogy.
Yeah. And actually, funny, the hotel he's staying in is called the Swan as well. I just remembered that.
Okay, what about this guy? Ask yourself, why is it this
The way that guy's walking.
He's fuck ugly.
He's fuck ugly.
Okay, what's his story? It's a trolley boy at the local supermarket.
Yarp.
Real name Michael Armstrong. Dan says he's got a child's mind. Okay. Lives up on the street with his mum and his sister. And are they as big as his? Who? The mum and the sister.
Summerfield. Oh, I remember Summerfield. They used to be like a massive supermarket chain. I don't know why they went out of business.
Yeah. I don't remember them, but yeah. When did they go out of business? Like 10 years ago, or
I don't think it would have been long after this movie, actually.
shame.
Angle.
Woolworths as well as. I remember when that went out of business. That was a shame.
Yarp.
You know, I always used to do that as a joke with my mum. I go, "Yar."
Yes, well, I am on duty, so if you'll excuse me. Of course. I think it's right loitering an organic produce and assume time on your hands.
Dalton is so good at this film.
Maybe I'm not the
He
one.
is, yeah.
It's a different kind of role for him as well. You don't see him do that many comedies.
Well, that monstrosity on Follis.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I suppose he's more of a serious actor, so I suppose he just sticks to the more serious things.
Yeah, he's obviously very serious when he's playing James Bond.
Oh, shoplifter. I love this.
This chase. Oh, there's a DVD of Shaun of the Dead in the bucket there. Nice little Easter egg.
I love this pursuit after a shoplift. Some guy who's like stealing biscuits. It's like a full-on chase. You imagine this in real life, like the policeman like chasing after you for like stealing some biscuits.
Mothers.
Through the gardens. What's the matter, Danny? You never taken a shortcut before?
This is one of my favorite scenes of the film. I don't know why he stares at him. Like he could have just, grabbed him there, but yeah.
For the swan. Because it's all for dramatic effect, isn't it? They do it in film, don't they, to emphasize the tension.
Yeah. A bunch of hoodies.
I'm surprised that knocked him over because it's not heavy, a graffiti can.
Yeah. All this because the guy shoplifted.
I'm not made of eyes.
He's doing like a few packs of Jaffa cakes or something.
Cocker.
Very nice. Oh god, I love Maryland's cookies. This make me hungry.
They are actually quite nice, to be fair.
Good product placement. Timothy Dalton eating a Maryland's cookie. I never thought I'd see it.
Yeah, that's the thing. You never thought you'd see James Bond eating a Maryland cookie.
Yeah, if that was me, I would try and loosen up a bit.
You do what I do. What else do you think you're missing out? Gunfights, car chases, proper action and shit. Police work is not about proper action. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
If you'd have paid attention to it, you'd have seen great gunfights and car chases. Fire on the roof.
You know, this is exactly what policemen do in the country. Like, I remember my
Mr. Blower. God, I'd hate having that name.
yeah, some people have worse names. Side bottom.
The thing is, like, he's way too old. Like, they're both way too old to be playing Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet are meant to be teenagers.
He's like half his age.
Yeah.
He's probably just with him because he's got a lot of money. I don't know.
I don't know. Actors.
You know, the police actually do this in real life, funnily enough. I remember one time my dad was driving the car in the country and his the car hit one of the side mirrors of another car, but like it didn't do any damage or anything. It didn't do any damage, but the police pulled him over and said, "Oh, we're gonna have to check if there's any damage." And of course, there wasn't any damage. Like, but that's the thing. Like, the police in the country have nothing really to do, so they'll like pull you over for like no reason.
Yeah.
Oh. Funny sketch. Yeah.
Pub?
Simon Skinner.
Can't accept gifts from someone we've officially rebuked.
Hey. Oh,
So
yes.
bad. The audience are asleep.
Yeah, I remember this scene.
He's supposed to be dead.
Yeah.
Say that you love me.
What the fuck is that?
It's very enjoyable. Nobody gets themselves too seriously. That's just grossly inappropriate.
Absolute tosh.
Sergeant Angel UK, so thrilled to accept my invitation. Well, Inspector. We can't accept gifts from someone we've officially rebuked, so jog on.
Jog on.
This is not my fire. This is straight fire. You've worked in the local council, Sergeant. Nonsense. Should be back.
God.
There's sorts of secrets that come through.
He's so creepy. Simon Skinner. Timothy Dalton is a very good actor. And yeah, weird sort of role, but it strangely works. Guess Edgar Wright kind of had him in mind from the beginning. That's good. Oh dear. I'm not sure where Jack's gone, but I'm sure he'll be back in a minute. Pegg and Frost, they're a very good duo, and they do work very well on screen together, and they've cemented quite a good, I think, working relationship with Edgar Wright as well, which is interesting. And this is where the real meat of the story starts to kick in, I think.
Yeah. Some good shots here.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
It's quite graphic, this movie.
Yeah, but I mean, sort of comedic violence.
Yeah. Decaffeinated.
Oh shit. I wonder if this was based on real life, because the guy passed away recently, the Yorkshire Ripper, Pete Sutcliffe, COVID. So I wonder if they based this on that. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, who knows? Who knows where Edgar Wright gets his ideas?
Does he write the script, or does Simon Pegg and Nick Frost co-write it? Or
I think Edgar Wright writes it, and Pegg also writes it. I think Frost is like a co-producer or something. I'm not sure.
yeah. I think this is probably Timothy Dalton's best role outside Bond. He's very good in this.
Yeah, he's just so creepy. I love his number plate as well.
Skinner.
News travels fast.
Good news travels faster.
Just saying things aren't always as simple as they look.
These two are dicks.
They sort of look like 70s cops with the sort of mustache and.
Yeah. The kiss was the only convincing moment in it. Not just how over the course of the film, Pegg gets really frustrated. Like his character, he just gets so fed up of all these mad people.
Yeah, you know, he just can't stand how laid back they are. You know, he's very precise and all that. You know, and these people are just very
I believe
said-
this is David Bradley.
Yeah, you're right. It is. Yeah. Okay, Mr. Filch from Harry Potter, and also First Doctor in Adventure in Space and Time and Twice Upon a Time.
That's my boy.
No. You're the Fuzz, are you? You're the hot Fuzz?
Fucking hell, look how many guns there are.
Like a bloody arsenal. See mine.
A lot of junk. Whoops. You know, that would have set it off.
They're getting out. Jesus. God. They're like asking to get killed.
All those guns they're taken to the evidence room. Pup?
All right, my love.
Yeah. All right, my love. There's something fascinating about the country accent, isn't there?
Yeah.
You know, Pegg and Frost, they really do work well as an on-screen pair.
Yeah, and they're best friends in real life as well, I think.
And I'm not surprised. Oh, I haven't watched the film Paul in quite a long time. That is a great one.
Yeah. Sigourney Weaver's in that as well. I mean, even though Edgar Wright didn't direct that, I kind of consider that sort of part of the, well, I guess you could say quadrilogy, but this is sort of its own separate thing. But I always sort of consider it as part of the Cornetto stuff. But yeah.
I do as well. I kind of see it more as just the Pegg and Frost comedy movies, really, irrespective of Cornettos. But yeah, Paul is a great one.
Yeah. I haven't seen Paul in quite a few years, but yeah, it's very good. And yeah, I like this story here. He tells him. I think that was the first time I've seen him crack a smile.
Yeah. He really is just way too serious.
Humorless bastard, yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's people like that in real life. Very serious. Can't take a joke.
I think he needed this. He needed to just get drunk one night and just forget about his job just for one night.
Yeah. Lighten up. Yeah. Oh, God, I remember when. I remember when the pounds were paper instead of plastic.
Yeah, well, those were the days, but I guess it's kind of more economical now, isn't it, to use plastic?
Well, that actor, the one that fell to the ground, I've seen him in a few things before.
Yeah.
I don't quite remember his name, but yeah. Oh shit. Oh God. Oh.
Yeah, Edgar, was that really necessary? Bloody hell, look, he lives in a palace. Here's your change.
I would have kept it.
Yeah. God, I mean, I wonder what that guy does in order to live in a house like that. Fucking love that.
Must have inherited it. I don't know.
Possibly, or maybe he just has a very high-paying job.
Yeah. How high paying could it be though to have that house? Fuck me.
Maybe, yeah. Don't know. I guess it just depends.
Yeah. Another beer. Oh God. Oh shit. Some good editing in this.
Yeah, he's got some really interesting cuts. Edgar Wright. He has a good editor.
Yeah. He's right on. Oh yeah, this is a bit where they're choosing to watch what film they're gonna watch.
Oh yeah, a bit like us. Every other week when we decide to do a commentary.
Yeah. There's no better way to relax than sit back and watch a film.
Yeah, exactly. Hang on a minute. Shouldn't the Godfather 3 alternate cut be out by now?
Oh, it is, yeah.
Have you watched it yet?
No, I haven't, no.
Point Break or Bad Boys 2?
Point Break or Bad Boys 2.
Which one do you want to watch first? Well,
I love the way the telly remote and
paperwork.
You know, I never understood, like, why does that guy put the beans and the bacon in the pan and then, yeah.
I think it's to make it look like the guy was drunk and put himself some food on and obviously left the gas on and blew his house up. Yeah, I guess because everyone saw him drunk leaving the pub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's quite horrific. You know, it looks like Anakin from episode 3.
It does actually, yeah. You were the chosen one.
I have the high ground. Tell you what. God, I wasn't that guy.
Oh, we're nearly halfway through it.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's 2 hours. Like, usually a comedy's like an hour and a half, but yeah.
There's quite a lot going on in Hot Fuzz. It's quite a big plot, so I guess they needed the runtime. He's always there, Skinner.
You would be suspicious.
Very superstitious. Writings on the wall.
It's like they blew up Skyfall.
Yeah, it does actually. Yeah, you're right. It looks like the wreckage of Skyfall.
And this predates that by about 5 years.
Yeah.
Oh my god, these cops are such fucking cunts. How do they get these cameras everywhere? That's what I want to know. Like, all these cameras are conveniently placed.
Yeah. I guess the the villagers had them installed because of all the crime rates. Bless him, he's getting stressed now, isn't he?
Yeah. David Church Roof.
It's such a weird village.
Yeah. Spider-Man.
Oh wow, that looks like a nice hog roast.
I remember seeing a hog roast when I was younger, and yeah, put me off.
You're not a fan of hog.
I mean, I like bacon and I like ham, but yeah, hog roast I wasn't a big fan of. Didn't taste that nice, but yeah.
Fair enough.
I love that stupid cowboy outfit he's got on.
It's like the one he's got on when he's in his kid picture.
Who do you think he is, John Wayne or Clint Eastwood?
Yeah.
There's a snake in my boot.
Well, where's Woody when you need him?
Yeah. I love how he has to feel the weapon. Like,
Yeah. It's like he's trying to. He's a doctor, he can deal with it.
He's trying to what? Sorry.
Oh yeah, sorry. I think he was just trying to reaffirm himself with the weapon, like refamiliarize himself, because he'd gone against using firearms because of a previous experience or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Morning, Angle.
Did he say wanker?
He did, yeah. Oh, this is pretty graphic, actually. How he dies.
That's funny. Like
No, he's not. He's there.
it's funny that thing that they're wearing that says NWA. It reminds me of that band. The I won't say the N word with attitude, but yeah. Yeah, the scene always made me laugh. It was always quite gory as well, but pretty well done.
Yeah. Oh.
Some of the CGI for that blood hasn't aged well, but it's a pretty funny scene. Oh god, you know what it reminds me of Curse of the Were Rabbit. He's like, stand back, there could be a large rabbit dropping.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great scene. Who was the swan?
Listen, you saying that this is a crime scene? Yes, sir, I am. Detectives, start interviewing everyone who was at the Pegg. Sergeant Fisher, secure the area. PC Thatcher, yes, sir. Get the
Yes, Lev.
PC Walker, patrol the churchyard with Saxon. Nicholas, Danny, you know what to do.
Oh, we're halfway through. We're an hour in.
Did you go to his house? Did you read his article? Well, if you want to vote for every copy of Sanford bloody citizen, be our guest. It's your job, isn't it? Detect. This ain't a city, Mr. Angel. Not everyone's a murdering psychopath. It's high time you realise that. You and your monkey. Did you mean me or that? Well, maybe we should go. What do you mean? Have you listened to anything that I've said? What do you mean? Is anything I've told you in the last 2 weeks sunk into that thick skull of yours? Yeah. And has it? By what? So I could be an amazing policeman officer. There's always something going on, Danny. You won't be an amazing police officer until you understand that. Well, I remembered something else you said and all. Oh, did you now? Yeah. You don't know how to switch off.
Yeah, he's right though. Sometimes you need to switch off because work can overwhelm you.
Yeah. I was stupid. He's left with that monkey.
Just a reminder that he doesn't have any other friends. Angle tells it to the kids. he just keeps going. He's almost unhealthy. The amount of dedication he has to his work.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just good to turn off.
That's why I think the ending of the film, The Final Shootout, is really, really good. You see Nicholas change as a character.
Yeah. The thing is, like, Nicholas, he's smart, but he's also a bit of an idiot himself. Like,
Yeah, he doesn't know everything. He is very clever, but he's not very good with people. I think that's his. He's got no social skills.
he's so clever, but at the same time, he's so stupid because he doesn't know this. He hasn't figured out the mystery yet.
No. And again, they have tried to cover their tracks well. He only thinks that Skinner is the one.
So maybe they were all accidents.
Accidents.
Oh yeah, it was an accident when the. I don't get, like, what are the fake boobs there for? Like,
Personal errand.
Hello, Miss Tiller. I was wondering, do you have any Japanese pizza?
oh, that actress was it's the same actress who played the plasma before in Doctor Who Series 3.
Oh yeah, I only just realised that. She's got a much different hairstyle.
Yeah, I only just recognised her there.
Though in Doctor Who, she looked older and thinner. Maybe it's a sister. No, I don't know. Unless it's a relative. Is it the same? I can't tell.
I think it's the same actress. They just made her look different.
I don't know what the actress's name is. I'll have to look it up.
Sorry, you were talking about the offer.
Yeah. No, I think it's the same actress. She's also in The Curse of Fenric.
Oh yeah.
I love the look in his face. He starts to realise what's going on.
I think she's sort of only feeding him a part of the information to try and sort of dupe him.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah, no, they kill her. They kill her because of what she says to him.
Yeah. I mean, some of that CGI blood there's aged quite badly, but it's still quite funny.
It's quite a good chase scene, actually.
I mean, he doesn't have a gun, does he? I mean, I was gonna say if he was a policeman, he could use his taser.
Yeah, he could have done that.
Like chasing him through a garden centre.
You're saying this wasn't.
Leslie Tiller was fucking murdered!
Just like Tim Messenger?
Yes!
George Merchant?
Yes!
Any Frank?
Yes!
Yeah.
Change that fucking report!
Come on, Sergeant. You know what I said? It was just
I'm surprised the killer hasn't tried to kill him yet.
Leslie Tiller tripped. She fell on her own shears.
Ben Fletcher fell on his pitchfork the other
God, these people are just nutters.
What makes you think it was murder?
Because I was there!
Murder.
Fuzz will Budsman a Japanese space lily for his birthday. I chased a suspect from the sea! Innocent people don't run!
Maybe it was our old friend the cactus thief.
Oh,
The cactus thief.
Am I going completely mad?
Short answer, yes. Long
Yes.
answer, yes.
You're like a jelly, baby.
What the fuck? Yeah!
I can understand his frustration.
Yeah. Yeah, none of them are listening to him anyway.
Every time he tries to tell them the truth, they're just like, oh, it was an accident.
Yeah. I guess it is strange how he doesn't realise that they are all being very cryptic and they're all just denying everything. But, yeah, it's where maybe that's, I guess, when he realises, well, he's not as good as he thinks he is.
Yeah.
Mr. Skinner to the manager's office. Mr.
Mr.
Skinner.
Skinner.
Simon Skinner, I'm arresting you on suspicion of the murder of Leslie.
Just was a pen at him.
First, George Merchant on April 29th, and Lee Draper and Martin Blow on April 28th. My suspicions were first aroused when you
Like this.
the blow had Draper to death.
He thinks he's got it all worked out, but turns out he's, I guess because he's too focused on his job, he can't see the obvious.
Yeah. Can't see the wood for the trees.
Awareness becomes a fact, but also inferred that his connection with the council might make her privy to important information. You even spoke of bashing her head. Perhaps hoping to understand suspicious of George Merchant was lying in the large area of land on the outskirts of Sanford after writing the Tim Messenger in Sanford citizen.
Well, why would James Bond kill anyone?
Yeah, why would he?
To say, consumer concern for your business and potential disloyalty from fickle customers, you yourself expressed a wish to behead. You killed the competition in cold blood, staging the murders as accidents. I used a vehicle removal truck to stage the blow at Draper death and incinerated an old man in his own house, covering your tracks with a judicial application of bacon and beans. However, there was a loose end. Tim Messenger splattered before he could share with me what he told Leslie Tiller that very afternoon, the true value of her land. Upon discovering she was about to sell up to the developers, you brutally murdered her with her own shears.
Oh dear.
Impressive skills as a fun runner. Very entertaining. Why would I kill this? Clearly overwhelmed.
Cousin Sissy.
That had a speech of God.
It's all a conspiracy.
Yeah, that mustache does look a bit weird on him, doesn't it?
Yeah. He looks a bit like the Brigadier.
He does actually.
Uh-oh. I love the fact he's got sock suspenders.
I'm sure the store's secure. That's all. You feel free to spool through.
That shot is really cheesy. He's standing next to his picture.
And he's smiling. Yeah. I feel really bad for Simon Pegg's character in this.
Yeah, he really wanted to be right about it, but I guess even he makes mistakes.
Yeah. You all make mistakes, my love.
Sergeant, I want you to know that if I do indeed now on land,
Better luck next time.
Yeah, he still doesn't believe him. Jog on. Yarp. The actor must have had fun just saying yarp, narp the whole time.
Yeah, and he got paid for it as well. You know, I love to be Vin Diesel, twat, in the hat, on his hat. Well, I'd love to be Vin Diesel because he gets paid millions. To all he does is say, "I am Groot," in each.
Yeah, God, imagine the royalties he must be getting from that.
Yeah, that's all he does. I am Groot, and he gets paid like a couple million for that.
I am Groot. He always re-records it. They never reuse it. It's just the one killer, actually.
Well, Cornetto's again.
I think there's more Cornetto in this film than there is in the other two.
it's just the one killer, actually. Come on, you've got brain free.
I do like a Cornetto.
Get us back to the station now! Oh! It's more than one person. It's more than one killer. That was Skinner a minute ago. Well, maybe it still is. You know, maybe he's not alone. Maybe there are others. Nicholas, you're an exceptional one. But I've seen this before. Sir, Sergeant Boswell. It was exactly the same thing. You've come from a city where there's danger on every corner. I've driven you around there. Do yourself a favor. Sleep on. And if you still feel the same, I give you my word.
Huh.
Hey, what's going on? Nothing. I'm just going to go back to the hotel. Do you want a lift? No. I could do with a walk.
Lift? It's only down the road. Poor Nicholas. He just can't seem to do right for doing wrong these days. He really wishes he was back in London. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Quite a good fight, but I don't like the shaky cam close angles. Makes it really hard to see sometimes when they keep jump cutting.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of shaky cam in general. Yeah. Of course, the killer's the guy's his yarp.
Playtime's over. Michael. Fucking pick up.
Everything okay?
Yarp.
Taken care of. I'm gonna get back up again.
Narp. Now he knows.
Yar. Yar.
I think it was the monkey that made him fighting.
Stay here, okay? Watch him and call your dad. Tell him I was right. What are you gonna do? Bust this thing wide open. Because wait. I got this.
Oh, they're good friends, aren't they? On and off screen.
Yeah. I think Simon Pegg's character in this, the police officer, he realizes that Nick, that he realizes that he needs him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this scene, like the cult scene. It's great.
So fucked up. It's funny. That all they want is to be the best village, and yet they just kill anything that compromises a chance of that happening.
Yeah. All for the sake of their like fucked up cult.
It's weird that obviously Danny doesn't really know the half of it either. He's kind of in the dark because his dad kind of liked him.
Yeah. Well, I think if his dad told him, then he would tell Nick.
Yeah. Yeah, because I knew that Nicholas wouldn't have agreed to any of this.
Yeah, exactly.
Lying on the wet floor of his bathroom, having slipped and tragically broken his neck. So, with the dispatch of the sergeant, we will now be able to concentrate on the eradication of our woody infestation. Oh, I beg to differ, Mr. Weaver. Well, I see we have visitors. Sergeant Nicholas Angel, Sanford Police Service. It's tenacious, isn't it? I'm arresting you under suspicion of conspiracy to commit murder. Oh, come, Sergeant. You should be ashamed. Calling yourself the community that cares.
Who cares?
We talking about?
How can this be for the
They kind of look like Jedi with those robes on. The Jedi points here.
Good, Nicholas. Good.
Use your aggressive feelings, boy.
Murderville Shakespeare.
Dramatic society is an important.
They murdered Martin Blow just because he was a bad actor.
Yes, I know.
Martin was less concerned with the reputation of the village than he was with his sordid affair with Kid Drake.
So he deserved the right to. Oh, she did have a very annoying laugh. And George Merchant.
In an awful house.
In an awful house.
Messenger, what was his crime? Two messages. 10 years into the Sanford sitters must have been unbearable. Our once great people have become riddled with tabloid journalists. Not to mention persistent errors. You listed her, eh?
The I'm 53.
What about Leslie Tiller, one of your Her horticultural expertise put Sanford on the map.
Oh, she was ever so good.
Cousin Lovely was a terrible chef. But it seems green fingers with anybody else. Not least those heathens at Fanatic. We can't have her. How can this be for the greater good? Shut it! These people die for no reason whatsoever. Oh, I wouldn't say that.
I wouldn't say that.
I was like, I believed in the immutable word of the law. That isn't all the night Mrs. Potter was taken from. You see, no one loves Sanford more than her. Who's head of the Women's Institute, chair of the Floral Committee.
Oh dear.
And they started putting
It's all come out now.
Just when he thought he was out, they pulled him back in.
It just goes to show how fucked up some people are. Even though this guy, Frank, is a policeman, he lost his wife, and it kind of, his grief kind of turned him inside out, and he's just taking out his grief on everyone else, just telling everyone to murder each other.
Yeah. And then covering it up.
And from his own son as well.
Yeah. Feel bad for his son. His dad's a murderer.
Yeah.
I'm happy to disappoint you, sir. I'm afraid you're going to have to come with me. You are all going to have to come with me.
Oh dear.
Oh shit. He's on his own there.
Back off! I swear to be expending a daily trip over accidentally cut me out head. Oh, I'm thinking as you haven't got it in you.
Oh dear.
Shit.
His son's being used as well.
Jesus. Trap. Dog.
Oh. Oh, those are all the young people. Oh shit. David Bradley. A great big bushy beard. All those people.
The golden statue guy.
All those people that they killed. Fucking hell.
I mean, this, even though it's a comedy, it is quite dark in a lot of ways.
Yeah. I think it's very well written, actually. The plot is insane, but it does make sense.
Yeah. No way you could survive that. That's a nice reference to Goodfellas.
With the ketchup.
That's a really good reference to Goodfellas. Open it up for two. Red light. You know, this is so British.
Yeah. London. Oh, bless Danny. He can't face his dad.
Yeah. I mean, if it was me, I would just, I would leave the village. Like, I don't know if I could take on the entire village. You know.
Yeah. Well, he obviously has access to the evidence room, so at least they've got a load of artillery at their disposal.
Yeah.
But any normal person would leave.
Yeah. Yeah. He's no grasshopper. Nice reference to Terminator as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah. It's a good reference. And he decides, fuck it, I'm going to go back and take him down.
He's in the DVD section.
Bad boys.
Is there anything I can do for you? No. This is something I have to do myself.
Good Dirty Harry DVD there.
Cornetto rapper. Community that cares. Well, they have that on the sign as well.
Yeah.
This finale is like one of the best things ever. It's just so good.
Yeah. You know what? It's not just a great finale for a comedy movie, but just for a movie in general.
Oh, yeah.
I think this is a reference to Mad Max or something. He's pissed.
Not exactly.
And arrest the whole village.
So why wouldn't you?
Oh, this is awesome.
That's funny. I didn't know we had a bandit division.
It's two of them. I love these on horseback. It's like a western.
Yeah.
It's like the man of no name.
Yeah. It's a bit like that, isn't it? It's quite poetic. He's walking into the village a new man.
Yeah, I think it's referencing that. It's like,
Check out his horse.
uh-oh. The Crown. Come on, man. Oh dear. It's like the good, the bad, the ugly, or something like that.
The vicar. This is so good. They're all just in shock. It's a one-man army.
It's literally geared up with every single gun there is.
Morning.
As much as I love this sequence, my one flaw of it is definitely the camera work. Some of the shots are just too shaky, especially as they're doing so much jump cutting. You can't often see some of the fight, but it's still very entertaining.
Yeah, maybe he could have reshot some of the fight there, made it less quick cut and less shaky cam.
Mm.
It's still a great action scene, though.
Oh yeah, still an awesome climax.
We've still got half an hour left. A woman with the 2 Wolford PPKs on the bike.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, they're the bad boys.
Dum-dum-dum-dum.
Yeah, I do agree that maybe some of the shaky cam is a bit much.
Yeah, I know it's now technically kind of a style, but I kind of wish it wasn't.
Yeah.
Just
Definitely.
it's hard to see anything. Yeah.
It was a big thing back then, shaky cam. It was a big. We still saw in a lot of movies back in the 2000s. But, yeah.
Fascist.
Woman with a machine gun.
Pegg.
This will be its pensioner of a sword.
Well, this is the best bit.
Yeah, my favorite line.
That is a great line.
Just this idea, the vicar saying, oh, fuck off, grasshopper. And then he pulls out dual pistols. Funny that the whole village is in on it, except Danny.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Coming back.
Yeah, motherfucker. Pub.
It's like a full-out war with this village.
It's so good. The proper sort of action shots. I guess Nicholas also realised that, you know what, police work can be mindless violence at times.
Yeah.
I think in America, though, they tend to get away more with using firearms and the violence there. The UK are much more stricter, I think, on using guns.
I mean, we don't really have guns over here. I mean, we do have guns for hunting and stuff, but not really anything else. You can't buy them.
Yeah, that's true.
Arrest these men! Wait! Arrest as if you like. You throw us in prison and go back to being blind, submissive slaves. Or be real police officers and help bring an end to this absurd story. What the fuck is going on? Wonderful, when the crime rate in Sanford is so low, and yet the accident rate is so high.
Very odd, ridiculous.
Sanford is alive, Doris. For the last 20 years, it's been controlled by Frank and the NWA. It's involved everyone in the biggest perfect village and killed anyone who tried to change them.
It's good that they eventually take his side, because they didn't like him at first, but yeah, at least they know right and wrong.
Yeah.
Competent Blackfoot. Stay here with Saxon and hold everything down. Let's go.
Let's go.
This is so wonderfully ridiculous.
Want anything from the shop? Oh, this is so fun. It does go on a bit, this climax, but it is quite fun seeing him. He fights the Michael, the big guy.
Yeah.
Timothy Dalton really shows he has range with this film.
Yeah.
It would have been nice to see him do more comedies.
Yar. Yeah, it would have been, yeah. But I suppose he's more of a Shakespearean actor, so he sticks to stage and stuff. I don't know, but
yeah. This is what you really want. Yarb.
Who's on the supermarket? Don't you want a Dolmio day?
Because the bolognese.
Crunchy nut.
He leaves him in the freezer.
He's in the freezer. Just say cool off. No, I didn't say anything actually. Shame. It was a bit earlier on that you missed when I distracted.
Every little helps.
It's over. You're off the fucking chain. Two bugs and a buttload of cutlery. What do you reckon?
Shopping trolleys. As a battering ram.
To be fair, it's not a bad idea. I mean, what else have they got, really?
Yeah.
Whoa. I love that the staff are fighting back as well.
Yeah, throwing pineapples and stuff. Like.
To go beat a twat.
Uh-oh. Simon Skinner's running away.
Skinner. Fuck yeah.
This is a great car chase.
Look how along the way they actually find the swan. They've been looking for the whole film.
Yeah. Swan! Swan! In reality, you're never supposed to do that. You're never supposed to swerve your car if it's an animal in front of you.
Yeah. Well, they get away with it in Edgar Wright's script. The ginger nut gets it. Oh, I love their fight that they have. You never liked Skinner from day one.
Yeah. It's really Jim Broadbent he should be beating up.
Oh, yes. I think he hates Skinner more, though.
Yeah. It's not your village anymore.
Nice shot. Especially in the rain. Oh, what? It's not the rain. Sorry, it's like a sprinkler. Aaron Harrington.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Oh, he slips on the truck.
Oh!
Oh, fuck.
That is graphic.
Was he not dead from that?
Yeah.
Ow! I think that would be worse than hurting. That would be extremely painful to the point of nearly dying of blood loss.
Yeah, I don't know how I'd live with that.
He's pointing a gun at his own son.
Love that this is a nice callback to the Bad Boys reference earlier.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, he couldn't shoot his own dad.
No, he couldn't do that. So his dad was going to shoot him, though.
If it was me, I'd have shot him in the leg.
Yeah, this fucking swan. Oh dear, that was funny. Yeah, oh, he's not dead. Oh. Oh god, they left a little bit in his mouth.
Yeah.
All the ones that are still alive, they get arrested.
Everybody's in the police.
Yarp. I kind of feel like this part of the ending is a bit tacked on. They probably didn't need to do this with the station blowing up. It does seem a bit unnecessary.
Yeah. Maybe they were padding out the runtime a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one criticism I'd have with Hot Fuzz is that the ending is a bit too long.
Yeah. Probably didn't need to be 2 hours. Could have been an hour and a half, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, this ending seems a bit tacked on.
Yeah. Yeah. What does this add to the story? I mean, we just had the big fight, the big climax in the village. We don't need this. It's just... it's time to roll the credits now, Edgar.
Yeah.
I think it should have been 1 hour, 50 minutes.
Yeah, it seems a bit unnecessary.
Lord knows how they survived that, but fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, he was shot and then they were blown up. I don't really get how you could live through that, but
yeah. Nice that he got himself a house in Sanford after all that time.
nice house.
Be nice to sort of live in the countryside, sort of during retirement years.
Yeah, or live by the seaside.
Yeah, that would be lovely. That made you think Danny was dead.
Irene Butterman. Is that his mum?
Yeah, that's his mum's grave. Oh, he's Sergeant Butterman now. Oh, nice.
That was his Top Gear.
That was great. I really enjoyed that film. So, Jackie, what are your final thoughts on Hot Fuzz?
I think it's a great film. Really well directed, very funny, great supporting cast, and cast like Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, Jim Broadbent, Timothy Dalton. I think is very good as Simon Skinner. Just a really great supporting cast and great comedic scenes, and overall it's a really, really fun film. And I'd probably my only criticism would be maybe it's a bit too long at 2 hours. You could have maybe made it an hour and a half, or like you said, an hour and 50 at the most. The ending with the police station blowing up is a bit tacked on, but apart from that, it's really great. A lot of great action scenes. Music by David Arnold, funnily enough, and the editor is Charles Dickens, which I find is quite funny. But
I didn't know
yeah, overall, I think it's a very good film. I probably close off by giving it a 9 out of 10.
Nice. Well, I think I pretty much agree with you. Yeah. My only criticism would be I do think that some of the pacing towards the end is a bit long. Like I said, the climax goes on a bit too long, I think. Especially with the station blowing up. That is really unnecessary. But I like the story very much. I think it's a very good film, and I like the characters. Nicholas is a very interesting character, and how he changes, how he loosens up over the film is interesting. And then there's Danny, who becomes less naive and a bit more observant. And they form a good friendship. Then Pegg and Frost have got a very good on-screen partnership and off-screen partnership. The supporting cast, like you said, are great. I mean, you've got Bill Nighy, Martin Freeman, and Steve Coogan, who do cameos, and then Jim Broadbent is a great character. Great actor, and he plays a good character here. Timothy Dalton is just so fucking creepy. Simon Skinner, he does it so well. I think he really fits the role, actually, surprisingly. And there's various others. The Romeo and Juliet scene is funny. It's very well directed, very well edited, well written. But yeah, like I said, it just towards the end, it does go on a little bit. But other than that, it's a great movie, and it's my favorite of the Cornetto trilogy. And and I think the mystery of the story is really interesting, and how when it's revealed, it is quite funny, and it's got a great sense of humor. So yeah, for me, I would definitely give this movie probably a 9 out of 10. Very, very good.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, I think that pretty much wraps it up. Is there anything else you want to say, Jack, before we call it a night?
No, not really. Just great doing this commentary, and thanks a million.
Yeah, well, thank you too. It's been a lot of fun, and we'll see you next time when the Fuzz return. I'm only joking. They never made a sequel, but yeah. Take care, everybody. Sorry.
They did do World's End, but they did do World's End, but yeah, it's not a sequel to Hot Fuzz. It's just another one of the trilogy.
Yeah, that's true. They probably had a lot of the same actors, though. Yeah, well, that's pretty much it. So, what do you all think of Hot Fuzz? Please comment down below. Let us know, and we'll see you next time for another commentary. So, until then, I'm Mr. Thomas11. This is Jack the Film Fanatic. See you soon. Nighty night.